On face value, you might think that positive education is all about being optimistic, or mindfulness activities like meditation, or giving thanks to others and writing gratitude letters. Then you might question, what is this all about? How does it work? And why is it even relevant or necessary at all? However, the philosophy of positive education is more profound and useful than it might seem on first impressions. Sir Anthony Seldon describes positive education as an eternal struggle between agape, an ancient Greek term referring to the highest form of love, and thanatos, the personification of death in Greek mythology. His metaphor implores us to continually strive for love and happiness throughout the course of our lives. On a philosophical level, positive education can be described as an epic Socratic philosophy because it derives its best ideas about personal growth from various Hellenistic philosophies, including the Epicureans, Stoics, and Socratics. The Socratic conception of the good is perfected under Aristotelian ethics. According to Aristotle, the highest aims in life are living well and eudaimonia, which translates to well-being, happiness, or human flourishing. This characterises the central premise of positive education, a well-being focus that enables students to flourish. Aristotle also teaches us that there are two kinds of virtues, intellectual and moral. Intellectual virtues result from teaching, moral virtues from habit. By being compelled to acquire good habits, we shall come to find pleasure in performing good actions. Studies in positive education have found that kindness and gratitude can increase levels of happiness. By doing kind things or being grateful for others, we not only improve our moral character, but are happier because of these good deeds. Aristotle also explores the importance of moral virtues or excellence of character. There are four cardinal virtues: prudence, courage, temperance, and justice. He suggests that every virtue exists between two vices. For example, courage exists between rashness and cowardice. The perfect balance of virtue is referred to as the golden mean. Kaiser uses this model for the 24 character strengths under 6 categories: wisdom, courage, humanity, justice, temperance, and transcendence. Through positive reframing, everyone possesses the capacity for these strengths, but might overuse or underuse them at times. In education, a strength focus is inclusive regardless of academic performance. The Stoics also follow Aristotle's cardinal virtues, the most notable of which is courage, not just in extraordinary circumstances, but facing daily challenges with clarity and integrity. The logical position of Stoicism suggests that negative emotions, such as anger, are caused by ignorance, when misplaced hope is extinguished by an unforeseen reality. The wise person should aim to reach a state where nothing could disturb their peace of mind. The logical position of Stoicism can be applied to the neuroscience of resilience, which explores how rational and emotional behaviours are processed in the brain. If a stimulus is high interest and relatively low stress, then it is processed in the prefrontal cortex, where one can make a considered response. This situation is ideal for learning. If a stimulus is stressful or perceived as a threat, then it is processed in the limbic system and elicits an emotional response. This situation is potentially detrimental to learning. In this case, it's important to consider the origins of one's emotions and begin to investigate them in a rational way. For Epicurus, the pleasure of the mind is the contemplation of bodily pleasures. This does not mean that he advocates for vices such as gluttony or laziness. Instead, he maintains that prudence is more advantageous than desire because it maintains equilibrium. Epicurean philosophy suggests that simple, nutritious meals, adequate sleep, and ample relaxation would typify a good life. Above all, friendship is ideal for procuring happiness, for it provides a maximum of joy whilst maintaining equilibrium. Physical well-being and positive relationships are significant parts of positive education and human flourishing. Individuals can lead happier and healthier lives through good nutrition, healthy sleep patterns, and physical state regulation, including calming activities and breathing exercises. Just as physical well-being is integral to happiness, so are positive relationships. These relationships are essential to the implementation of positive education. They develop support networks and an overall sense of connectedness in the school community. Having a positive approach to learning and life in a broader sense is by no means a new idea. Yet, we should recognise and pursue opportunities for happiness and human flourishing wherever they might present themselves. Thanks for watching.